Ma'am.
Now we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
The majority of the persimmons fell off the tree over the past couple days because we've had heavy rains and heavy storms, and we simply just didn't know. So I'm quite sad, but I'm going to harvest as much as I can. There's still a ton in the tree. I know it may not seem like it because it looks very scarce without all the leaves, but I'm gonna harvest as many as I can. So let's do that. So tell me, what was the reasoning we need the boat for those two? Or did you just want to play with your boat?
Well, there's like 8 on that side, so.
Okay, baby.
You're gonna have to get down there. You better catch them. The whole leaf, huh?
The whole leaf.
It's a nice pouch.
Ma'am. We'll get these all washed up and I'll do something with them a little later. Speaking of harvesting, I know I have some tomatoes that need to be harvested. This entire greenhouse is getting a transformation soon. We're gonna be ordering our plastic sheeting, but for now, let's pick our last little harvest and then soon she's gonna be completely transformed. Look, there's a spider.
Wow, you are a different woman.
I don't think that these are ready to be harvested. Obviously, they need to turn a little bit more yellow, but this one over here
Aww.
is all sad, unfortunately. I'll remember this tomato plant because holy freaking cow. She is a
it waited till it got cold, but it's really producing now.
Yeah, I know, it's wild. I have these tiny little green bean plants. I have no idea how to grow green beans or anything about them. This was just kind of like a shot in the whim.
Biggest problem is we left it in a pot. We never put it in the ground, so the roots didn't have enough room.
Yeah, either way, I'm still gonna eat them because I love green beans.
Our buddy Josh also hooked up with this irrigation tube. It's pre-drilled with holes, so it's pretty much like a big soaker hose. So we're also gonna run that through all the planter boxes. That way it'll make it a lot easier to keep everything watered, and we won't have to come out here and physically water each plant individually every day.
Girls and swirls, extra big whirls. Are you ready for a house transformation? All right, open her up. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh yeah, that does look really good.
It's all nice and dry.
Yeah, no rotting or anything. Hi guys, I wanted to take a quick break to update y'all on our Birch Living mattress. Building a house and a homestead just in general can be extremely hard on your body, so it's super important that you're getting that extra support and comfort at night. We absolutely love our Birch Living mattress, and apparently so does Nitros. So thank you Birch Living for sponsoring today's video. Birch is a premium mattress and a box company that makes mattresses and sleep products that are stylish, comfortable, and environmentally conscious. Their non-toxic mattresses are made right here in America and are crafted with organic and natural materials that have been sustainably sourced. It was important for me to choose a Birch mattress that was made with organic and natural materials because I know that the mattress that I'm sleeping on is made from raw materials that is sourced straight from nature, which are both comfortable and durable. In addition to being a better mattress for me, Birch is committed to being better for the planet. I love that throughout the creation of their mattress, Birch ensures that their materials are produced and harvested sustainably. We've had our Birch Living mattress for I want to say well over 5 to 6 months now, and we wouldn't trade it for anything. What we both love is how cool it keeps us at night because we're both extremely hot sleepers. And with your Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial, along with a 25-year warranty. The best part about all of this is Birch delivers your mattress right to your front door. Each Birch mattress comes with 2 of their Eco-Rest pillows, made from recycled plastic bottles, which are breathable and better for the environment. While Cody needs a firm mattress, I need a soft one. So the Birch mattress topper gives us the best of both worlds. We love our Birch Living mattress and think that you would too. If you're looking for a new mattress, make sure you check out Birch. You can click the link in my description or go to birchliving.com/can'tcontainuss for $400 off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. Thank you again, Birch Living, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to it.
From the Duckcon has a ton of good nutrients in it. Great for feeding the plants.
I've had a few people ask if the girls free range, and I shouldn't say girls because they are actually indeed boys. We'll talk about that later, but anyways, ever free range anymore, and they do. However, they always go back to their home. They love their pond. Anytime that we put them out in the yard, over by the big pond or anything like that, they always find themselves coming back over here, and they just really enjoy being in their water. Yes, they free range, but they'll trot back over here, so. We just leave it open, let them do their own thing. If they want to come out, they come out. If they don't, they don't. We get so focused on our projects that sometimes a lot of the maintenance falls on the back burner. We are supposed to get our first full freeze in a few days. Making sure the girls are well insulated and warm was super important. And with more rain in the forecast, it's time to get the gutters back on the house.
You're such a heavy walker for such a little girl, stomping around everywhere.
I don't stomp.
You do stomp.
I had to break out the boots. It's boot season, it's cold, so no more sandals, unfortunately. When we painted, there were a few areas that we missed. We did a lot of it in the dark, and we wanted to hurry up and get it done. So he's touching up right now because one of them happens to be where our gutters go back here, and we really want to get gutters on the house because of rain.
We're supposed to be getting our first freeze on Monday, and we're waiting on the paint to dry on the other side of the house, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up the door for the pump house.
Really only needs access to this part. We're gonna make the door a little bit shorter than the actual opening, and he added this basically kind of header at the top. And this entire top half is insulation, so there's really nothing up there anyways. My question was, hinges are only on one side. He's accessing it by opening it all the way. My thought process is it would be more efficient to open it middle like a barn door, but apparently not.
By doing it as one big swing door, it puts the door completely out of my way and gives me better access to be able to get to everything on the inside. And then you got to think also the insulation is going to stick out like this far on each door. If I had swing doors like that, then I'd have insulation on both sides of me whenever I'm messing with stuff and more likely to get it on me and stuff. So having it this way, I'll keep everything completely out of my way while I'm working on it or changing the filters or whatever.
Daily dose of Maya. Maya.
Just have to add our insulation, and that's pretty much it. Ta-da! It's not pretty, but it's also not meant to be, because when we enclose the bottom of the house, you'll literally never be able to see it anyways. Our paint should be dry, so let's go ahead and get these gutters on. Can you go over and hold that side while I screw in this side, please?
It looks beautiful, babe.
Thanks.
Last thing is the downspout. All of the water that is collected from our gutters goes through the downspout, and then this will be attached onto there and runs underground all the way down to the pond. And then our pond collects all of that lovely rainwater. And then right there, a line pumps and feeds the house, runs back underground.
And then from the pond, the water goes through a series of filters, the water pump, a UV sanitizer, and then onto the house. So we're utilizing all of our rainwater. It's starting to get green in the face. What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
I didn't think Swedish ducks got green. Are you not a Swede?
They're boys.
See how the one on the right has a green head?
Yeah.
Females are all the same color.
We got two boys here, unfortunately.
I'm so disappointed.
Do you see those butt feathers? Those curls mean boys.
Do you want a nose ring or something? Go through there. This is my pet duck, Quacker.
Contemplating if we're gonna allow them to go into the pond since they're boys and we don't need them for eggs anymore. What do you think? There's nothing that we can do about it. And it's really kind of hard to decipher whenever you go to like the Tractor Supply or the Rural King because they don't even know what the gender is. So how are you supposed to know what the gender is? But yeah. I think next time we're gonna go to a hatchery so we can be a little bit more specific about what it is that we're getting. We would love any and all ideas on what we should do. Sorry, there's a bee flying in the camera.
We're not gonna eat them.
Yeah, we're not gonna eat them, so please don't comment that. But I've seen a lot of cool like duck houses attached to the ponds where they can still have somewhere safe at night to be, but they can utilize the pond all they want.
Hello. I've also seen some pretty cool floating duck houses that people have too, where it's like just a little floating house in the center of the pond. That way the ducks, like Summer said, still have somewhere to go at night and be protected. And then being that they be in the middle of the pond, then they be especially protected from ground predators like, you know, foxes or coyotes or anything like that. So I think that might be what we end up doing.
Uh-oh. This might be their very first time in the pond. Are you gonna go? What are you thinking? Where are you going? What the heck?
They just straight said, nope, I'm good, and left.
This is what I mean when we say I give them unlimited freedom, but they just want to go back to their house. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do because they're obviously super attached to their house, but we can't really utilize them for eggs anymore. We're definitely going to be thinking about it. It's not really something that's super important because it's not like we can get new ducks before next spring, and we wouldn't want to do that anyways. We're going to hold off. They're definitely now our pets, but...
Fred and George? I mean, they're not twins, but I like the names.
Cody has not been feeling the best over the past couple days. He's had a ton of back pain and headaches and things like that, so I'm gonna be quite honest, we really have not done a whole bunch. Really, since we found out about the freeze, we've been trying to just focus on preparing the house, and not a lot of that was filmed, so I'm really sorry for the short video this week. It'll definitely be better in a couple days when we're able to, when he's feeling a lot better and we're able to focus a lot more underneath the containers, but that is still the main big project, is prepping underneath the containers, so be looking forward to that. Having the containers open underneath right now is not a huge concern with the freeze coming up, but we obviously don't want to leave it like that all winter. So it's still a very much up and coming project that we need to focus and work on. But
we're gonna insulate the floor, like in between the actual metal joists, we're gonna insulate the floor with fiberglass there, as opposed to insulating the whole crawl space itself. Just because of the way that we're gonna do the siding, I guess you could say, for the enclosure, there's gonna be gaps in the wood because the wood's not completely dried yet. And we also don't necessarily need to be heating the crawl space because everything that could freeze is insulated. So we're just gonna focus on insulating the floor and we should be good to go.
We didn't have a ton of questions this week, or as far as I know, I'm gonna put you. Few times that I was able to scroll through, I didn't see a whole lot. There might be some on there now. Like I said, we've been really busy, and then he's been sick the other half of the time. So we have one though, and it's from BC. Any chance you guys are going to build a roof system over the containers? This is more likely what's going to happen. Like we've said in the past, we've toyed around with a whole bunch of ideas and we just really haven't settled on anything, but more or less we are probably going to just add some sort of pitched roof system or something like that.
Yeah, most likely. I still haven't completely decided yet, but it's pretty much up in the air between like a deck or a pitched roof system. For right now, it's not really a huge deal because everything's water sealed and watertight up there, so we don't necessarily have any issues with water, or it's not like a huge rush or necessity to get a pitched roof or anything built over the house. So we do want to end up doing it eventually. I'd say most likely we're going to build the deck and then we'll build the roof over the deck, or porch I guess you could say. And whenever we do that roof over the porch is probably when we'll focus on the house roof, because we'll want it to all connect and then we'll have to move the gutters and all that good stuff.
Everything else we got to do one thing to do, and the next thing to do, the next thing to do, the next thing.
I feel like the other thing too is the days have been changing so much right now. Like In Missouri, the days get so short in the winter. Right now, sunsets, what, like 6:30?
Yeah.
And it was 9 o'clock like a month ago.
So that's really screwing
So,
with us.
yeah, we're really trying to adjust to the time change and all that. Or really, it's not even daylight savings time yet. It's
No,
just
it's
the
just-
sun sets so much earlier
Yeah.
and rises later.
So we're trying to figure out our schedule and how we want to adjust because we are night owls, but we also have to be up early, so that can be quite exhausting sometimes. to
And then
put
the
that on.
sun setting so much earlier also really cuts into our filming time too.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna adjust. Bear with us. It's been just a wild week. We'll see y'all in a few days.
Bye.
Bye. He just ran in the house, scaring the crap out of me, pretending that he cut his thumb off.
Almost did.
Baby, don't you